Welcome. Welcome back to WorldBox World Domination. And this time, we are here on Draenor. It's a land that is a home of the Warcraft orcs. Of course, we have all of the important clans over here. Oh, right. I suppose I should explain WorldBox World Domination series to you guys, those who are new to the series. So basically, I have a map here. I set down the kingdoms, let them develop until no single little nook and cranny is unoccupied, and I allow the culture to develop. To flourish to the maximum level. All right. And now, I push the Diplomacy Realm of Events button, which allows the kingdoms to declare war against each other. In the end, there should be one single kingdom surviving, and that will be the winner. The World Dominator. And without further ado, let us begin. Alright, so aside from all of the orc clans that you see over here, there is this little kingdom here called Talador, supposedly Draenor, but I suppose because we don't have Draenor here, we only have elves. So yeah, elves they will be. Same with the Spire of Rak. They're supposed to be a Rakoa, a kind of bird people, but I'll just represent them as orcs so that we don't overcomplicate things. So normally orcs in WorldBox are pretty resilient. They have regeneration and they have a lot of health. Well, much more than a normal unit of, let's say, human does. But what will happen when we have multiple kingdoms of orc? Perhaps will the largest kingdom of orcs survive, or will it be somebody else? Who knows? Anyway, though, Talador is currently the largest kingdom in terms of population, and I believe size as well, as they also held the entire island over here. So far, the kingdom have yet to declare war, which is, well, it's something that can happen. Usually the balance between kingdoms are rather tedious and, easily broken once a king, expires through natural means. Let's try to, disturb the balance of the world by just allowing it to go through a very increase the time flow, basically. And if that does not happen, well, I have no idea what to do. Oh, there we go. The balance of power has been tipped, and now war has begun. Spires of Iraq have declared war on the Burning Blade clans, which does actually have a little tiny village here. Let us observe the war. Well, these guys are kind of prepared, but of course, being closer to the border of Spire of Iraq, I think these guys, this tiny polity here, will probably fall in a very quick fashion. It's gonna take a while for the main kingdom to actually arrive and support this territory. And as you can see here, it seems that the orcs, the Rakoa has already kind of dealt with the defending army. Oh, look at this. Reinforcements has arrived. But will they be quick enough? No, they are actually even trying to annex back the several area from the Rakoa. Very interesting. Oh man, the game is lagging very much here because a lot of war is happening. Look over to the northwestern continent. We can see Thunderlord clan and Frostwolf clan fighting among each other. Same with Bleeding Hollow and Iron Horde. They are trying to annex each other as well. Let's perhaps wait for several kingdoms to fall here so that we can actually retain some sort of, you know, gameplay fluidity. The Burning Blade clan has failed to conquer Spire of Arak and is now under very difficult times. They might just be completely annexed by Warsong clan. The troops from the war against the Spire of Arak has come home and is now rebelling against the Burning Blade clan as they have joined the Warsong clan. Well, it should be quick. And Warsong has completely engulfed the Burning Blade. The Spire of Arak have also claimed the village over here, which is to be expected. The Black Rock clan is trying to take over this tiny village, unifying their entire the northern peninsula. Meanwhile, the Thunderlord clan seems to have gained some ground here in the northwestern continent. The Frostwolf clan is not gonna hold over here, it seems. Let me look at this. This army here is pretty large, although these guys does actually manage to hold the army of the Blackrock clan. I mean, wait, these are the Blackrock clan? It seems that the Blackrock are attacking the Thunderlord now. Interesting. And yes, they are marching into the continent through this little beachside corridor here, this you know, marching route. And they are now trying to annex the Thunderlord. However, it does not mean that the Frostwolf clan is gonna have, you know, a chance here. I think they are more or less gonna have to fight against the Blackrock soon enough. While we look over in the eastern side, the Iron Horde has been completely overrun by Bleeding Hollow clan. The last village kind of still standing, but I don't think it's gonna stand for long. Bleeding Hollow over here is fighting over the border. Got a shooting arrow across. Oh, they have went over to the border. Some of the fighting have also spilled into the Draenor territories. The Burning Blade clan was destroyed. Oh, until now, I guess. I guess there were several people still alive who identified themselves as the Burning Blade clan. Well, the Iron Horde will probably go away now. Looking at the... Yep, and their last territory was annexed. Now what is happening here? It seems that the Frostwolf managed to successfully take over a village here. Meanwhile, the Blackrock clan have also set up shop in the southern area in the Frostwolf clan territory. So they might have lost the hold of several villages in the Thunderlord clan, but they're using what's the name, Zodgon as their you know, leverage point over here to basically invade the Thunderlord clan, set up camp and supply. Thunderlord clan has lost 2 more villages and perhaps will probably be destroyed in the near future. Now, interestingly enough, the Frostwolf clan is going to try and take back the land that has been stolen from them. But can they succeed against the Blackrock? Oh, they are also trying to take advantage of the Thunderlord clan's weakness during this moment and annex the region as well. Very clever indeed. But can they succeed? Well, they kinda. The Thunderlord area does manage to annex that, but for the area claimed by the Blackrock clan, things are a little bit more difficult as soldiers from the Blackrock are kind of focusing on offensive in this region here. We've spotted some fighting. And the Frostwolf clan managed to take over that village once again. Now, interestingly enough, despite the gigantic size and of course being a non-Orcish kingdom, Talador has yet to go to war with any of the Orc. Also, over here we can have the Shadow Moon clan. Interesting. I don't think they have entered into a war yet. Now over here we can see that the fight between the Blackrock and the Frostwolf is still happening. The Frostwolf is expanding eastward and trying to drive the Blackrock clan out of the, the western continent here, the western side of the continent, you could say. Let's call it the northwestern peninsula. It's the southwestern. But the fight over the northern side is not doing so well. Also, they have yet to secure this little corridor here that connect to the Blackrock mainland. This is gonna be pretty difficult for the Frostwolf. The Blackrock does have superiority over population. Talador has been declared war against by the Blackrock clan, who is now fighting multiple fronts. Now, despite being of the same size, Talador does have a disadvantage here, which is they are not orcs. The orcs have much better health and regeneration, so they can recover if they kind of want a conflict or a skirmish. Now, a different thing here is that multi-race war. In a multi-race war, the focus is not on capturing enemy's territory, but just destroying the enemy buildings and killing anyone you see. It's much different. The amount of soldier getting poured into battle will be much more. Although the side doing the destroying will probably have a better time, as they can destroy enemy's structures that will be crucial to the war effort, such as the barracks or mines or towers like this. The defensive force of Talador is doing pretty well, despite the fact that enemies Blackrock clan is pretty good at the at fighting. Now, it seems that several soldiers from the Blackrock clan has been stranded here, perhaps due to a shipwreck. However, the defensive troop over the island does not seem to be quite prepared for invasion. They might have thought that they are farther away from the conflict and therefore it's not, targeted, but that is a wrong assumption. Talador seemed to have taken heavy damage and has to retreat behind this river. Now, the main defensive location is this area. If they cannot hold this area, I think Talador might be finished. The Bleeding Hollow clan somehow have taken several hits to their villages and has, you know, to rebuild these areas. I have no idea who they were fighting with, but presumably they are Blackrock clans as well. The Frost Wolf fight against the Blackrock still rage on, but they're not looking so good. The Blackrock have gained considerably a considerable amount of you know, strength in the region. However, the Frost Wolf is trying to stay several revolt here in the contested regions. Much to the Blackrock dismay, the Silvermoon clan has also declared war against Talador, which means even the southern, or you know, the south, well, no, every single side from the Talador mainland is now under attack, and it does seem that Talador territories on the mainland will no longer exist, opening up a power vacuum over here for those who wish to, you know, conquer it. Now, of course, Talador is not just that mainland. They also have this island over here, this island, and this island. So, you know, basically there are a bunch of small islands now. Whether or not Talador will survive, that remains to be seen. However, if you look over here at the Frost Wolf clan, it seems that Talador troops have been helping the Frost Wolf a little bit by destroying crucial infrastructure of the Blackrock in the region. They're severely weakening the Blackrock hold over the northwestern continent. Here we can see that the Frostwolf troop is trying to repel the re-invasion from Blackrock, although this village has been taken. It's not all swimming. I mean, it's not all like good and you know, nice for the Blackrock clan. They seem to have lost control over the region here in the northwestern continent. Talador troops are still seen in the area trying to exact revenge, although the Frostwolf might not benefit from that too much. Alright, seems that the Frostwolf is trying to focus on the last batch of colonized territory here. Focusing over the southern village of Raketik. It's currently sitting at 30-something%, but it's rising pretty quickly, so it might just be taken in a few moments here. And yes, however, this village, Zotgon, once again has fallen into the hand of the Blackrock clan. Seems that these two factions will probably have a lot of you know, fighting to sort out, although the Frostwolf clan currently seems to have the advantage. The fight has also entered the Talador main, I mean the large island, the fire island of Talador. It seems that the orcs are getting increasingly hostile. Most of the time they are from the Blackrock. Taking the fight over to the island. The Bleeding Hollow clan seem to be fighting something. Troops from Talador is also quite hostile towards Bleeding Hollow, it seems. Over in the southern here, the island in the southwest corner has been completely destroyed by orcs, presumably from the Warsong clan, as they are boarding a Warsong ship. Speaking of the Warsong clans, they are starting to annex the spires of Iraq. Talador still remains a little bit here on this last tiny island. And of course, over here where several buildings has yet to be destroyed, and also here is another island. But will be enough? Who knows? It's not like the elves have the largest population anymore. That probably goes to the Frostwolf clan for now. Can they beat out the Blackrock? Now, despite the fact that the Frostwolf is currently the largest kingdom, they have yet to fully secure the entire region here, the northwestern continent or peninsula. As a matter of fact, the only way for them to like break out this situation is to actually fight and annex several regions in the central column, is the northern peninsula here. One, to beat out the Blackrock clan. Two, to secure some sort of like route for the central column, because only then can they expand. I mean, they do have ships, but that is quite the inefficient route to take. See here, down in the south, a new kingdom has started to emerge as a quite strong power, which is the Warsong clan over here. Now let's zoom in. We can see the fight happening at the choke point, as the Warsong is continuously trying to break into this area, going into the main central column from the southern location. Who is the purple? The purple wearing people seems to be from the Warsong clan as well. No, they are from the Shadow Moon clan. Now what are they doing here? Oh, because Shadow Moon clan is being annexed by the Warsong, that's why. Well, Blackrock clan, despite their recent, fall in population, still hold quite a strong army, and is contesting against the Warsong, who is now kind of weakened, which exposes them to the threat from the Spire of Iraq. Spire of Iraq have actually claimed over one village in the southwestern continent. Southwestern peninsula. Over here we can see that the Frostwolf clan is still struggling to make it out of their territory. Securing this valley, this choke point, is a hard order. They're still trying, of course, but it's not very successful. Somehow the Kingdom of Talador still standing, despite multiple decades of getting destroyed by the orcs. And they are still being attacked by the orcs as well. I mean, we can see the Sanamun clan over here. Talador has made peace with the Blackrock clan. That doesn't help very much, as the one attacking them are Shadow Moon. And here's the thing, the Shadow Moon clan actually have some sort of necromancy aspect to them as well. Several of their people are born in a region called the Cursed Biome, which I thought I have eliminate in this map, but somehow still exist. For those who are new, the cursed biome is a special biome in WorldBox, where if you are born here, you have the trait of being cursed. Now what that does is that when you, well, the only thing I know that it does is when you die, you spawn in a skeleton that have the same name and carry the same equipment that you do. The skeleton will be hostile toward all living beings. However, it could be used in war, where if soldiers are born with that kind of cursed trait, they will have, they will be basically having a second life, like a one-up, and enemy soldier will have to fight that skeleton as well. Not to say that they also will hurt their, the teammate, but probably more. It's probably going to be more of a threat to the enemies than to the defending troops, or the teammate, I guess. There are also ghosts. Ghosts are also part of the cursed biome, and they also spawn after someone who has a curse, trait dies. Now, both of these, the skeleton and the ghost, do spawn after death. So that means, like, not just one life. They also, having another life as well. Also, the ghosts are not as I'm sorry, it has been a rambling. The ghost does not have the same kind of, like, strength and equipment. They only have, like, ghost form, basically, and therefore it is not exactly the same as a skeleton. Basically, you get the idea. Alright, Frostwolf clan over here still in their endless struggle against the Blackrock clan, trying to secure a way into the main central, playing field. Oh, this village has been completely destroyed. Well, not completely, but partially destroyed. Probably not good for any of the kingdoms here. They will have to re-evaluate this location, rebuild it, and of course, rebuilding this location would be very difficult, as it is one of the most combat-prone region. Alright, zoom out. We can see that Talador is kind of still in some sort of conflict. The orc from Blackrock clan has already started to settle onto the Fire Island, is what I will be calling it. Now, one thing special about this island is that sometimes village will be burned by the environment itself, say with people, which is probably not good for newly built village here. You will probably need a lot of resource to thoroughly colonize that area. Seems that Spy of Iraq has gone from just being a tiny little kingdom down over here into expanding and perhaps even annexing the mighty Warsong tribe. Down here we can see that Spy of Iraq have also invaded, I mean not just invaded, it's just colonizing, the empty land over here. A special thing about this biome, the candy biome, is that they spawn in these dudes who are pretty fierce combatant. Gummy bears. The dreaded gummy bears. Even stronger than a normal bear or a polar bear. Alright. A tribe that really surprised me is a Bleeding Hollow clan. Now, early on, they were two different clans, Iron Horde and Bleeding Hollow, but now is one, and they pretty much have been staying relatively separated from most of the conflict. They aren't even trying to expand over across the river, leaving some space as buffer against the Blackrock clan, who is now playing the Uno reverse card against a Frostwolf. Interesting. Alright. I think it's about time we start to speed up the process. The nuance of the conflicts. The combat is clearly explained now. And yeah, let's just watch and see which kingdom will become the last surviving. Or just, the world colonizer, or the world dominator, sorry. Talador seems to have lost the entirety of this island, which now opens to, orcish colonization. And it seems that the first to take over the area is actually the Frostwolf. The Warsong clan has completely collapsed and annexed into the Spire of Iraq. Now, can they get rid of the Shadowmoon clan over here, though? That would be quite the achievement. The Shadowmoon clan has been a constant threat over the century here in the eastern continent. Minor threat, but still threat nonetheless. Will Spire of Iraq seek to conquer that as well and become the southern power to balance out the northern power of the Blackrock? Who would know? Although it seems the Frostwolf clan is the northwestern continent does not. Well, they aren't exactly falling yet, but they do have a plan to escape over here in the southern area. Southern Island. Southeastern Island, to be exact. Not sure about the Frostwolf fate, though. They are still trying to, tackle the Blackrock, but I don't think it's going any good. This village from Talador seems to be very resilient. Still exist. Despite the fact that the Blackrock clan is attacking. Oh, never mind. It's now being destroyed by the Blackrock. And it seems that the Blackrock is also taking out the Bleeding Hollow clan as well, wanting to take over this entire northeastern island for themselves. A smaller Talador island is now in danger, and it is the only place where Talador is living as well. So Talador might become extinct. Oh, interestingly, the Spire of Iraq has rise to become quite the power, completely bypassing Shadowmoon clan, cutting off the Blackrock from the central column, and even infiltrating into the northwestern continent. Not even the northern island here is safe, as the Spire of Iraq is seeking to expand their power into the region as well. Talador has made peace with the Blackrock clan. Now, with the recent development, it seems that the Frostwolf is able to fight back against the Blackrock, but it might just be too late because the Spire of Iraq is now the stronger, the bigger threat looming over the horizon. They've just finished taking over the village of Dogo. It is central peninsula, eastern peninsula, you could say, driving the Bleeding Hollow clan to the single tip of the peninsula, same as the Shadow Moon clan. Now, it's not all fun and well for Bleeding Hollow. They are still fighting a war against Talador, although I feel like the Talador might be the one with more concern. My god, look at this. The Spy of Arak has started to expand. Oh my god, they have destroyed the Blackrock clan in the mainland. Completely removing the Blackrock from the mainland as well. Driving them over to this island. Currently, Talador is not having good relationship with Bleeding Hollow and of course the Blackrock clan, who are very close to them. So it's not totally peaceful for this region. And who's to say that the Blackrock clan, and the Spy of Arak does not try to expand the influence. However, it seems that the world is at peace. No one dares to offend the Spy of Arak, as they are well, never mind. The Spy of Arak has declared war on multiple kingdoms. Now, most of the power of Spy of Arak seems to stem from the central and the southern area, which means this little area over here, the village in the northwestern continent, will become a battleground yet again for the Frostwolf. Although how much of that is gonna be, claimed by the Frostwolf clan is remained to be seen. They have successfully taken over several villages and are now advancing outward, but by the look of things, they seem to be taking a lot of casualty. Let's zoom in here. Oh, and they've lost that village as well. Slow down. Here we can see that the group of Spy of Arak troops pretty quickly has disposed of the Frostwolf clan soldiers. We look over here, we can see that the Bleeding Hollow trying to annex this, reclaim that area. I would say, trying to reclaim the areas that used to be theirs. Over in the eastern peninsula. But now I don't actually know the correct name of the geographic region, but I just call it by its directions, I guess. For it seems that the Bleeding Hollow is winning the battle in some way. The matter of fact is that Spy of Arak does have the troops to support, and now the resupply has arrived, which means Spy of Arak is ready to completely eradicate the Bleeding Hollow clan. They stepped into the region, attacking anyone who dare to fight back. Oh, Talador is also not doing good here. I think they are attacked by the Blackrock clan. 64 people left, although I don't know where they actually are residing, as this does not look very livable. Oh my god, that southern island has also been taken by spies of Iraq. Quite a surprise. You would think that they would ignore that island as it is quite far away from the main combat region, but I guess, you know, the spy of Iraq wished to not leave any escape route for the Frostwolves. Yep, and it seems that the Frostwolf clan is having some major casualty inflicted upon them. Also getting some of the region. Well, they are trading regions, you could say. I mean, wherever the Frostwolf clan arrives, they take back from, you know, the area. Areas that are not exactly well defended by the spy of Iraq's troops. Speed up yet again to see the finale of this conflict. Frostwolf clan's territory has shrunken down quite considerably and continue to do so. Where it seemed that Talador is not doing so good here. I don't think. I don't know if they. Where's the people? Oh, over here. You can see Talador troops over in the southern coastline. Why are you hiding over there, though? I guess they understand that there's no way they will survive, so they are trying their best to avoid getting absolutely bonked in the head by Orcish troop. Frostwolf clan is about to fall. They shall be disappeared from the map in about several seconds here, as the last territory of Frostwolf clan get overrun by the Spire of Iraq. Taken quite the concentration of troops here. I don't know, like the majority of the army has, you know, been concentrated in the northwesternmost corner. Almost 1,000 of them, I believe. And with the Frostwolf clan destruction, it seems that the world is currently at another not quite. Blackrock is still at war with Talador. Well, Talador has been completely destroyed as an entity. And a spy of Iraq has set it out once and for all to destroy the Blackrock clan, to become the sole ruler of the world. Now let's see how they conduct it. The majority of the army seems to not be focusing anywhere. Oh, okay, I can see a ship here is. Well, it seems that they are focusing in the southern corner, the southern coastline, waiting for ship to pick them up and head to the island. You can already see. Hang on, let's slow down. This is the last battle. We must witness this in great details. The green shade of the spires of Iraq has been spotted on the red landscape of the Fire Island. Wow, what is that? Did you see that? Did you just see that? What is that? I just saw like a bunch of arrows just kind of fly towards this location, but I don't know where it comes from. Could it be from one of the tower? Are there any tower? I mean, this tower over here, but they aren't exactly close by. So perhaps it's some sort of like weird defense system that I don't actually know about or have yet to witness in conflict before. Very interesting. I've never seen that kind of like, you know, arrow. Perhaps we could reanalyze the footage or not. Anyway, though, it does seem that the Black Rock troops does not have what it takes to defend the island. Well, I don't think any does against an army of thousands of you know, orcs. If they are, you know, just a tiny island with a population in the 100. The island is quickly being overrun. It seems that most of the defensive troops have been cleared out. The king is here though. King of the Black Rock. Or you could say the chieftain. Now what will be his fate? King Ponet. Seems to be the cowardly kind. He is not doing much. Kind of running around. I don't think he has much of a chance though. As the yep, and here we go. Annexation is currently in progress. Ponet's still alive though. He's hiding in behind a building or something. I can't seem to pick him up. Here, let's observe. Yeah, he's hiding inside this building here. Oh, he's coming out, and he sees the enemy troops, and they spotted him. They spotted him, and he got killed. Rest in pepperonis. Goodbye, Blackrock clan. And it is over. The unlikely result had actually happened. The kingdoms that I set up on the map as kind of an afterthought. You know, we have to like represent Arakoa in some way. As you know, they do have a spot on the map, and so I put them here, down here, kind of expecting them to like, you know, just kind of get absolutely destroyed in the early game. But no! They managed to somehow become the most powerful kingdom of the southern area. Driving the Warsong and Shadow Moon to extinction, and then fight up north, destroyed the Frost Wolf, and finally conquered the entire continent. Well, the entire world, along with the several islands here. But that is gonna be it though. The end for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, press the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more WorldBox World Domination. And of course, stay tuned for more videos. I'm out.